I won't lie to you guys, I am pretty tired. What's up everybody, my name is Sen and welcome to Crouch Block. For today's video we're going to be talking about a tweet that was recently posted by Supernoon not long ago. There are people that are more qualified that can and have talked about this already, but I wanted to share my 2 cents. Hadouken! To paraphrase the tweet a bit, it was mostly asking why, if there was any benefits of picking a lower tier or weaker character versus a stronger tier character in a competitive environment. And honestly, I can only really think of one. So before we actually get into my reason, I want to talk about a couple of things that people have talked about related to this, mostly why you should pick low tier. Somewhat commonly of how this is answered is that there's more benefit to playing a lower tier character because it has you learn more things. You want to maximize and learn as many skills as you can in the fighting game to kind of grow as much as you can. And with certain top tier characters, it might not have you answer questions that other characters do. Adding on this, the things that you learn and worry about are going to be different for not just the characters you pick, but the games you play as well. In Dragon Ball, as a beginner, I'm not going to worry about neutral. I'm just going to super dash at you and at a slightly higher level cover it with an assist. You're telling me with other games I have to stay on the ground? So because we're talking about Supernoon, let's talk about Ramlethal a little bit. Some of the best things about Ramlethal are actually her range pokes and her corner pressure. So maybe me as this Ramlethal player wants to try to pick a different character and try something new. It's very possible with me being a Ramlethal player that I didn't have to worry about spacing as much because my buttons were so good that I didn't have to worry about being precise with it. Maybe the new top tier character that I'm trying to learn is a grappler, and because I haven't really learned anything related to that skill set, I am going to struggle. Now, the one reason I can legit give you to actually have some benefit to picking a weaker character, not even necessarily low tier, but just a weaker character, something that's not top tier, outside of top tier, however you want to perceive it, is character unfamiliarity. That's all I got for you. So this is pretty self-explanatory actually. Now, especially in the highest level, because people don't play this character at the highest level, this unfamiliar character, you might catch people by surprise because they don't know how to dispatch what you're trying to enforce on them. It's pretty simple to understand. Now the inverse can be true as well. Because I see said top tier characters so much and have to play against them so much at a high level or a higher level, I know how to deal with them effectively and have made game plans around it. With that being said, there's a caveat to this as well. If you're going to play a weaker character, a not top tier, an uncommon character, you might want a side character, whether it's a top tier or just a character for specific matchups. Maybe there's a character that you run into that the character you're currently using just cannot deal with anything they're bringing to the table. That might be why you want a side top tier or just a side character in general. Now, at a casual level of this conversation, it has been covered from a fun aspect. It's more fun to see different characters. I cannot tell you how many times on Dragon Ball I'm so sick and tired of seeing Gogeta Blue. I'm so sick and tired of UI Goku. If I see anything out of the ordinary, it's exciting. If I see a random Videl, I don't care how good they are, I don't care if they beat me up, it's exciting to play against because it's something different. I'm not just getting the same old stuff. And yeah, maybe at the casual level, people just want to slam on buttons and have fun with UI Goku. That's also very true as well. Character oversaturation is like very important to me as well because I like to stray away from the characters that are played all the time. Because if I'm playing something that's unpopular or uncommon, the character feels more like my own. It feels original, it feels unique to only me. I'm sure there's a bunch of other players that are playing the same character, but I don't come across them, and if I do, it's a chance for me to learn. There are a couple things I actually want to talk about with this. So it's a little bit story time. So if you're familiar with the channel, you've been around for a long while, you will know that there was a certain game of Smash that changed my outlook for a while. Now, I was playing a super casual game of Smash with 2 other people. We had items, we had Smash balls. At the last game, we all decided to choose random select, I believe. I got Marth, person in question got DDD. I don't remember what Andrew got. I believe I reversed 3-stocked for the win. Now, I'm gonna break this down a bit more. I did get the explodey cannons, I did get a healing item, I did get a smash ball, so that kind of lightens my victory, but I was still hype. I got a reverse 3-stock on a character I didn't play. This person in question went out of their way to discredit my win in any way possible, and looking back, I don't care, but it's funny to think back on. This person was bitching about how bad DDD was, how my win didn't even count because I was playing Marth and this, that, the other. The sun was in their eyes, all that. There are a couple things to this. One, I don't even think DDD is that low tier in Brawl. A high tier character means nothing if the person piloting it doesn't know how to use the tools. Because of this instance, I went on like a mini arc of only playing low tier characters, and that's another fun side of playing low tier or playing just not top tier, is because there have been a couple of times where people have tried to discredit my wins because, oh, this character's cheap, oh, you're playing Leroy, oh, you're playing Brian, this, that, the other. My outlook for a while is, I want to be so better than you at this game that it does not matter what character I pick. I will beat your ass with a low tier and you can fucking cry about it.
To be honest, yeah.
The actual last thing I wanted to touch on with all of this is maybe you have a game like Dragon Ball on your hands where the tiers between characters are so close that it really doesn't matter who you play. Maybe you're just like Wawa and fucking twerking on people with Goku Black. Anyways, see you guys later. Peace.